Ladies and gentlemen, do we really believe that all of the biohacking routines that we are doing in the morning are so effective and are eventually solving all of the problems and setting the day properly and so on and so forth? Because I did. I was such a huge believer that I have to wake up, I have to clean the house first, or I have to run, or I have to do the meditation, or I have to do this, or I have to do. No, I just realized today the minute I wake up, I put my mind into order in a few minutes. I mean, just writing down some things, just, creating a little bit of order. And I just start working, before even start thinking about the BS, just simply start working. And so as soon as I do that, then what is eventually happening is that my mind is immediately set to the test. So meaning that I am battling the freaking demon that I'm supposed to be battling straight away. And this is especially true if your job is very, very stamina consuming or, willpower consuming. And so just think about it. Instead of you, doing your 1.5 hour routine, just simply wake the hell up and start working. The change will be that instead of doing the activities, you would just allow your mind to pretty much came up with the things from yesterday. And instead of filling your mind with new problems and filling your mind with new information, you'll eventually just simply have the information from the last day and you will just simply mold that over. And yes, of course, there are days needed when we have to reflect. But most of the times, this is just brute force. We just simply have to wake up and get things done. And I pretty much realized that another thing that is associated with it is I just got into a position where I don't really, I don't really need an active job, right? It's I don't really need that. I mean, I'm making enough money. I have, one business on the side, which is, a construction business. It's just simply pumping money at this point. And the other one is the one that I'm building currently, which actually started to pump money quite properly. And I just realized I also have some savings, so I'm just good. I don't really have to work, so I can just completely be fully focused on business. And so many days I just simply have this belief that I wake up, I do this, I do that, super miracle morning routines, all that stuff. And I was in so deep thinking, but I just realized that half a year passed and I wasn't producing anything. I just got to realize that something is wrong. And so now that I switched to the place where I'm just waking the hell up and I start working straight immediately, it is a complete life changer. It's I don't really have to think about, oversleeping, over this, over that. No, it's wake the hell up, start doing the things, and period. I don't care if you got enough sleep, if you didn't get enough sleep, you will be good. That's it. And this just sets up the tone so much. Today I was so proud of myself. So many times, many days I'm really fighting very, very hard with myself to be proud of myself because our own respect is perhaps the hardest to earn, right? So I'm you have to run, you have to do this, you have to. If I'm able to just simply be locked in and focus on work, then everything is all done, everything is all good. And if I'm also able to just simply wake the hell up and just not have the tendency to sleep enough, which by the way, sorry about it, I didn't finish up the previous sentence. So I'm pretty much, at a position where I don't really have to wake up, right? So many times it, backfires because I'm just oversleeping because I don't know what is happening with me, but I love sleeping, whatever. And so it's not good. We are the most fulfilled when we are able to wake up and, serve people, do something. And I just got to realize that, I turned this materialistic, BS, this thing just got so enlarged in my brain. I just realized that I really have to serve people. So basically my very first 3 clients, I don't exactly know if they are happy or not, but my next call won't be about hey, do you want to buy into our service? But our next call will all be about, are you happy? Because if you're not, then I'll be working for you for free up until the point that you're happy. And this is what I want to do because guess what? Also goodwill compounds. It's for example, I just recently hired someone, and the relationship didn't work out quite properly because she didn't get enough job, and in the meantime, she got a full-time proposal. So I was like, okay, like that's better for you. And she just hit me up today. She was like pretty much referring me like three other professionals instead of her, because yes, it was nice to work with. It was good. It was fun to work with. I was paying her properly, and so on and so forth. And so this is how goodwill compounds, right? And also, I just I'm just about to land a client who's let's put it this way, fucking huge in the UK, like fucking huge. Just put it this way. And so the guy realized that I'm not that big of a guy that I see him through the phone, because quite honestly I have very charming things to tell about myself if they are asking. So he just realized that, bro, like you have a company registered for like 6 months with a guy who's operating from a different country. And I was like, yeah, that's me, bro. That's me. Let's cut this conversation. I will be just sending you a few a few trial things, because I know, like, I trust you guys. I love this relationship, how it is going, and I like I just I will do my job, right? So, and yes, like goodwill compounds. It's like it's better. So wake up and start working on it. Like fuck yourself, bro. Like honest, like fuck the ego, fuck the this materialistic BS. It's just like focus on something, be yourself, produce. And you can be fucking honest. Like if you have this intention, like think about that. If you're lying all the time, and if you're like looking how to like make a quick buck and all, like I was like fuck over people, it's like you always have to think, you always have to make calculations. It doesn't fucking worth it, bro. It's like be good, like just be genuinely fucking good, because good will also compounds. And I know that this turned into a rant, but again, like this is the same thing with biohacking too, pretty much. It's like doing the bullshit instead of like confronting the things. It's like, no, just wake up, start, working for others, like do something, and all of your depression, all of your lust, all of your bullshit will just simply go away. Like this is a solution, right? So, and especially for us, man, it's like if you're past like 23, no, if you're past like 22, screw that, bro. I couldn't stay. I couldn't stand I couldn't do anything. Like I pretty much passed 22, and I couldn't bear myself, right? So I wasn't producing any freaking money. I mean, like I had some quite successful business trials, but I simply wasn't at a place where I was able to make my living. And I just got so much enough, and I just got so fed up. Like nothing else could make me happy, but just like make money and like do something for others. So the same thing still applies. I mean, like I can't really stand a day wasted, right? So that is my biggest thing that I just simply can't tolerate. So again, to wrap up everything, it's like wake up, start doing the things, and just don't care about the BS. It's like start serving people, goodwill compounds, and just be a good guy out there. So yeah, a quick rant, sharing some good energies, and guys, freaking go.